Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So today I have in store for you guys a special pick a card reading. It's been a minute since I've done a future spouse reading, so I thought why not do one. And this is going to be like we're going to keep it very simple. We're going to look into who is your future spouse. Who will you be marrying, right? If they're your future spouse, obviously you'll be marrying them. So we'll just get some clues into who they are, and I think I'll maybe pull a card for how they feel about you, just in general. But yeah, we're gonna get nosy. We're gonna get some details about the person that the universe is intending for you to marry and who you are lining up with as well. I think these are such fun readings to do because I love doing personality reads. I love getting nosy about a person's character. So we're gonna get to know what's their character like, what are they like, and then we'll probably get some like really fun clues about what they do for a living or how they interact with people, how they engage with the world. Okay, so if you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. Remember to take what resonates and to leave what does not resonate. You're in the driver's seat of your life. You're the one who has the free will to choose and decide how you'd like to live your life. These readings are just confirmation on what you're manifesting and creating for yourself. They're not the end all be all. Okay, so I was actually planning on doing a live tonight, but then I realized I didn't do the verification for YouTube. And I didn't realize that because on my other channel, I had accidentally gone live once and it just went. So I didn't think I had to do anything. So I have to wait for the verification, 24 hours, and hopefully it pans out and then I'll be able to go live soon. Anyways, by the time I upload this, it will probably be taken care of. Yeah, so how are you guys doing today? I don't know, I just feel like having conversation with you. I got dressed up and everything. I had a bath and I was just like, all right, it's time to go live. I hooked everything up. I was so proud of myself. Only to realize today's not the day, but at least I'll know what to be prepared for tomorrow. So if you're new to my readings, typically, even though this is called pick a card, and sometimes I call them piles, really it's group because I have you guys pick a crystal, and then as I'm doing your reading, I'll pull cards later on. So I like to pull on energies, and then I like to do a crystal reading. The crystal helps to amplify the energy. And then I like to pull cards for what's coming through, what's the confirmation that's coming through. Okay, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my new series on my other channel called Worthy, Flirty, and Thriving. So you know what I find is interesting? It's so important to set intentions with how you live your life every day. I find that, when I created this channel, it was called Beautiful Awakening, I started awakening. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I was trying to create a beautiful awakening experience for you as the audience. But I was going through an awakening and I'm still going through awakening and it just blew my mind. And then for my other channel, I honestly just chose the title because I loved 13 going on 30. Remember when she picked up the magazine and she was like 30, flirty, and thriving? I was like, ooh, what if I just replace that 30 with worthy? And I'm finding that the universe is challenging me to step into my place of worthiness and to heal my insecurities and to heal my wounds. So please check out that series if you're interested in bringing that kind of experience to your life. I also do channeled messages on this channel. I really love doing them. They're just collective channel messages. I don't have a big collective. So right now, the messages that come through are very specific for what we're being called to do and shift into. And I'm just blown away every time by, your power, your beauty that comes through these readings and these manifestations that you're calling into your life. And just know that you're always manifesting. So everything energetically that you're always lining up, you're always manifesting. And that's what this channel is here to help you do, is to manifest what you want. But of course, as we all know, there's a divine plan. So the more we sign up for the divine plan, the easier it gets to be. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the point where you get to pick and choose your crystal. Hey beautiful souls, welcome to the point where you get to pick and choose your crystal. So let me go ahead and introduce the crystals to you. We have pile number 1 with the carnelian. We have pile number 2 with the amethyst. We have pile number, sorry, my stomach is processing my dinner. Pile number 3 with the orange calcite. And then we have pile number 4 with the pink agate. So just meditate on the pile or the piles that best resonate with you. Inhale and exhale deeply. Here is your singing bow. All right, pile number 1, if you chose a carnelian, we're going to go ahead and start with you. Hey, pile number 1, if you chose a carnelian, this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to start off with picking up on energies first, and then I'm going to look into your crystal and do your crystal reading, and then we're going to pull cards, and I always like to start off with tarot first. So today we're looking into who you are going to be marrying, who is your future spouse, and just we're seeing whatever details want to come through. Okay. Guys, dial me into the energies of pile number 1, please. Okay, well, the first words I heard in my head were adventurous, so I feel like this person is quite adventurous. Liver of life is what I'm hearing. This person likes to live in the moment. They like to seize the moment. I think they're quite energetic. They have quite a bit of energy. They have quite a bit of interest and taste. I feel like they're like a hobbyist. Maybe they have a very powerful third house where they have a lot of interest in things that they like to do. There's something about fluidity or water I feel like is important for this person. Maybe they like to be around the water. There's some familiarity about the water. Yeah, I'm just seeing someone who likes to be outside or in the water or around the water. Yeah, I think this person likes to be in the sun, or they like warm weather. They like the summer. That might be one of their favorite seasons. They enjoy being outside, having a good time with friends. This person's energy feels quite bright and just flowing. I think this person likes to experience I don't know, big adventures, or I just keep getting this this energy of it comes together and it just kind of whew, it's a little intense. But I think this person likes to experience the height of emotions. They really like to get the most out of the experiences that they have with people. Connections, friendships matter a lot to this person. They're quite sentimental, but in a very warm-hearted way. Yeah, I feel like this person is quite popular. They have quite a few friends who are very loyal to them. They're loyal to. Yeah, I'm kind of hearing I will do anything for my friends. So I feel like this person is very loyal to their friends. They would do anything for their friend. Future spouse. Yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of getting the connection that they're wanting to have with you. It's it's very sweet. It's very loving. It feels very pure, very sweet. This person's very much considerate of how they talk to their spouse, how they talk to their person. They're very tender, very gentle with their people, especially their partner. But happiness is very important. Is what I'm getting. Is they always want to look forward to making sure, hey, are you happy? Are you enjoying this? That's very important for them. But that's how they like to extend their energy to other people. So they want to make sure people are having fun. That's kind of how they work. They're always kind of checking in to see, are you having a good time? I'm just seeing this. I think they're quite expressive. I'm seeing someone who has really expressive eyes. Very warm. They might actually be blonde or fair, or yeah, blonde, fair, or they have maybe Leo or Sunny features. So sun, to me, Leo energy is very warm tone, sun kiss hair, or features. Very warm, very expressive. Soothing too. Passionate as well. Definitely a passionate person. Let's see what we can get from the crystal here. So you guys got the red carnelian. I feel like this fits pretty much a lot of what I said. Sometimes I kind of like pick up the crystal energy before I pick up the crystal, which is funny. But I was like seeing a person. Oh, I'm still seeing them. Yeah, it's just I'm getting like very bright disposition. They like to smile a lot. They like to make sure people are having a good time. They like to be connected. This is like definitely a person who likes like barbecues and having like a really good time on the weekends with their friends. They really value that. I heard work hard, play hard in my head, so I think they may also value their career as well. So they like to work hard and play hard. Like kind of like a big kid, but like responsible. That's what I'm getting. I feel like this person, like if you're looking forward to having children, this person would be very open to having, like, they're kind of made for kids is what I'm getting. They've always wanted to be a father. They're made for kids. They know how to bring out their inner child very effortlessly and just like be with kids and enjoy their child's company. Like very natural. Yeah. Okay, let's see what other clues we can get. Okay, so I'm kind of getting I'm getting like a feeling of like wounds or like they've been wounded or hurt in the past before or disappointed. I feel like they've had at least like one parental figure where they've had like a really dysfunctional relationship with who I feel like even up until now, it's not resolved. When I say resolved, I'm like this person, is just not the best parent is what I'm getting. It's like they kind of let that go or they grieve that is what I'm getting. They had to grieve a parent or grieve a parent's absence. This person's quite independent is what I'm getting. And a leader. I'm like getting like very much Aries energy. I feel like they're independent and a leader. I feel like they're very comfortable with leading, or maybe they feel like older brother, older sister energy is what I'm getting. Like I feel like they like to be in charge, or they're used to being charged, or used to being the leader, used to being the protector. But yeah, like strong inner child for sure. Like I'm seeing like Mickey Mouse. I feel like this person, I don't know, they have like very nostalgic childlike memories. Yeah, I'm getting like Gemini, Cancer, and Leo is what I'm getting. Something is, I don't know, I heard the word carrot in my head, so I think this person likes to cook, or they like to eat very healthy, or it's very important for them to like maintain a really good diet, or I feel like this person very much likes to listen to their body and what their body needs. So I'm hearing the words two peas in the pod. I feel like you guys are maybe quite similar, or you have like, I'm hearing two peas in the pod. So, like, I feel like as far as best friend energy goes, like, this would be pretty effortless to cultivate in your relationship. This person is looking for someone who's their best friend, but the best friend who they're also attracted to. Yeah. Like, team player. I'm getting, like, team player, teamwork. Let's do this together. We're in it together. Yeah, this person wants to build together with their partner. It's very important, like, they have no problem with, if they're a masculine energy, like encouraging you to feel empowered. If they're a feminine energy, they want you to feel empowered in your masculine energy and feel like you can, accomplish anything and do anything. Because I'm hearing sky is the limit. So I feel like this person really does, look forward to building and like creating and accomplishing big dreams in their life. Maybe I should pause this. Okay, I just heard the avatar, I see you. This looks like an eye, and I heard I see you. Yeah, this person, as far as like knowing someone on a deeper level, I feel like it's so important for them to see past like the looks. They're past that. I feel like this person is attractive, or they've, experienced that in the past where they've, paid attention to the looks or the outer appearance of someone, and that kind of drew them to a person, but now they're way more intentional about seeing who the character is of a person and like the different layers of a person. Yeah, they're more interested in like who you are and what your interest, like what you want to create for yourself and what kind of life you want to build. And if your values are complementary as well as match. And I think they're just like, I'm hearing like, I'm looking for someone with a good heart. They're really looking for someone who has a good heart. Yeah, it's just all around. I feel like this person is just very warm. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot first. Right, so who is pile number one's future spouse? We want to know. My shuffle game is off today. My hands just feel quite sensitive. Okay, so we have here the Eight of Pentacles, and we have here the Four of Wands. Yeah, so family means the world to this person. Family partnership means the world to this person. Community as well, just people and relationships. With this Eight of Pentacles, what I'm getting from this, I think this person is quite skilled. It's quite skilled at their hands or using their hands here. Like kind of like multi-gifted, multi-talented. I was kind of getting like third house energy from them here. So I think they have something that they're really good at that they've been able to master. So we're kind of getting a clue into their character. They have the ability to sort of like patiently master things that they're trying to create because they're looking for like a high quality of life. So they don't just want to like put in half effort. They want to put in whole effort if they can. So they're willing to take the time to like train themselves and like learn and how to better themselves and improve the quality of their life and the quality of their character. I feel like this is someone who, you know, success is just, it's pretty important for them. But I feel like it's like the quality of life is what they're looking for. It's not necessarily like monetary, but they may be. We'll get some more clues into that. What am I getting from this? I'm just getting like patient, like they're willing to be like patient and get their work done. This person is not a complainer. It's kind of what I'm picking up as well. They just kind of do it, like do whatever needs to be done. To make things easier for other people. They're very much relationship oriented in the sense that they're always checking in to see how other people are doing, but they're looking for their happiness too. So they always want to make sure like it's balance. And they want to make sure like I'm getting what I want, but you get what you want too. This person likes to celebrate. Yep, with the Four Wands, they like to celebrate. They like to have, you know, barbecues or just like events. They like to kind of make it a big deal if, for sure, like if it's like an anniversary or it's a birthday for you, they're going to make it a big deal. Like they're going to make sure you feel like you're the center of attention because they love giving that experience to other people. But I feel like they like it back too. So kind of what I'm getting. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify that for me. So we have the Three of Swords. What an interesting clarifier. Yeah, so I was talking about like the parent relationship where I feel like they were disappointed in the past. So they most definitely have gone through some kind of heartbreak and they're in the process of like repairing themselves. I think their disappointments in relationship has really taught them so much about themselves, and I'm getting a sense by the time maybe they meet you, they've been single for some time and just putting like work into themselves. Yeah. They definitely know what heartbreak feels like, what disappointment feels like. And I feel like in like all areas of life, not just relationships, kind of like work too. They've gone through those experiences, but they've still kept their head up and, you know, learned to kind of stay positive in spite of it. Yeah. I'm kind of hearing like mental health. I think mental health has been like an experience for them where they've struggled at one point, but I feel like this person just doesn't really get discouraged easily. Like they have a very resilient spirit. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. Queen of Swords, yeah. Yeah, so it's so interesting how we have like the two swords that came out. I think this person has some decent amount of air energy in their chart somewhere activated. They have had to learn how to protect themselves or put up proper boundaries around people. I feel like they're quite giving in nature, and so they've had to learn how to surround themselves with the right people and put up proper boundaries and like speak up and advocate for themselves because they didn't realize what that was before, and they've had to learn how to do that. I think this person is quite very effective communicator, very, very effective communicator. They have understood the detriment of like, you know, not having communication or having a good foundation of communication in a relationship. So this person is a very, very good communicator in their relationships. They're checking into people, seeing, okay, how are you doing? How's things going? Excuse me. How are things going? And this is what I'm getting, is to help to provide them with quite a bit of relief in terms of how they proceed forward in life. I think this person is quite analytical or just thoughtful. They have like a calculative side to them where they're kind of like thinking about things and thinking about outcomes and whatnot. I'm definitely getting that. A little bit of, it's like a minor control. I'm getting like minor control freak. It's not like major energy. But yeah, they do like to map out things. And I'm getting like, sometimes they like to really know what the outcome is. They like to be in the moment, but they like to know also like what the outcome is going to be in certain situations. They like to kind of calculate and think about what they need to do. Yeah, this person has like some really beautiful leadership qualities about them. They are outspoken, is what I'm getting. Yeah. And they've learned how to be a lot more direct with what they want. Mm-hmm. And they're definitely perceptive. I think they're just perceptive in general when it comes to people. They can kind of pick up on the energies and like just knowing like what are people feeling, because they've learned how to be sensitive to that. Okay. Final tarot clue about who your future spouse is. Okay, that was craziness. What did that flip out? We have Sun card, so we'll just take it. And then I think the Three of Cups wanted to come out. Okay, so we'll do one more. Who their future spouse is. Queen of Cups. Wow. Yeah, this person's super kind-hearted. Like, they just have like a warmness, a warm nature. Very much, they're very tapped into their feminine side, regardless of what gender they are. They very much have a lot of respect for women and femininity. They have a healthy fluidity when it comes to their emotions. Yeah. Quite creative as well. Just all around like quite sweet. We have the Sun card and we have Three of Cups. Yeah, they have a sunny disposition, very bright, very open, very optimistic, and like relationships is so important for them. With the three, like the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. This person is definitely popular, without question. I feel like they have quite a large fan base. I meant to say friend base, but okay. I guess they have a large fan base too. Yeah. Yeah, this person's like quite sentimental. Like it's like birthday parties or like friend get-togethers. They love to soak into those moments. They like to live it up with the people that they're around. I think people just in general feel so uplifted by their presence. They're very much tapped into their inner child, and I think enjoy children as well. I mean, they're very nurturing. They're very nurturing. With this Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords, they're very nurturing as well. And I feel like they have like a really healthy amount of imagination too, to like what they're trying to create for their life. This person's very much about like, they believe in good energy, and they believe in like what energy they put out affects what they pull in. So they definitely put in the effort to make sure they're putting out good energy towards people and into the world and into their connections. And I feel like this is in general been able to like manifest the success and just like good experiences around them. Yeah, they really care about those who are in their lives. Yeah, I love how it says baby shower, graduation. Yeah, they're quite social creature for sure. I don't know, this looks like Princess Diana. For some reason, that was the first thing that came up, Princess Diana. So I think this person, like Princess Diana was like popular. She was I don't know if she's a Gemini or a Cancer. She might have been, but she definitely had a significant Leo placement in the 10th house. So I feel like this person just kind of is like naturally popular. They don't really try to be popular. They're just very likable. They're just very likable, very easy to be around, very caring, and just like very considerate of other people. Yeah, they're very empathetic towards other people's needs. I just feel like they're very supportive of their communities. Like they want to help give back to like communities and people in need, and be supported in that sense. Okay, so who is this pile's future spouse? I think we'll put this down here because we can fit it all in there. Yeah, they've been able to turn rainbows, they've been able to create rainbows out of clouds. That's definitely what I'm getting. Very resilient spirit. We have here Uranus. Ooh, and clarify the Uranus. Okay, Neptune. Wow. Okay, so I was like, this person's creative. This person's extremely creative. They think outside of the box. This person is very different. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this person's very different in the way that they think. They are strong. They have a strong mind, intellect. They have a strong mind. They have a strong intellect. I feel like if you were to meet this person, you'd be like, wow, you think differently. You process things differently. Or I really like the way that you think or the way that you process. I think this person blows people away with their visionary perspective of life and how, like, the life they're trying to bring or create in this world. They see things very differently. They're very open. Here, we got Neptune and Uranus. So they are about that collective shift. They're very much kind of getting like new Earth energy, where they're interested in expanding into more and like an expansive experience in life. They're into seeing more than just what we're creating in reality right now. They're kind of like futuristic thinkers, essentially. Definitely dreamers. I think romantic with that Neptune and the Queen of Cups. They're definitely romantic. Even the Sun card to me. In the Four of Wands, like, yeah, this person is definitely romantic, very much sentimental. They're not going to forget anniversaries, and they definitely like to indulge in those experiences. Yeah, this person definitely, I was getting that intense energy, so they definitely like to live it up, live it big, and create a very unique life for themselves. They're not interested in like doing what everyone else is doing. They don't really care, is what I'm getting. What they're interested in like bringing people into or being a part of a community where people kind of think very similarly. Yes. Yeah, so Uranus is the intellectual genius and Neptune is creative genius. So this person has a genius about them. I think they've cultivated. Yeah. Okay, let's swoop. Okay, we're not doing that. Who is pile number 1 soulmate? Okay, we have here May. So that's Aries, and because I follow Vedic astrology, it's Aries and what else? I mean, that's spring. Aries and Taurus? April, May. Yep, Aries and Taurus. Okay, so Aries to Taurus, we have the blossoms here. Oh, and the fluid thing. Didn't I say I was getting like fluid energy? Yeah. It looked just like this picture. That's crazy. Like I'm hearing this song from Mulan, or not Mulan, Pocahontas, something about the riverbank. Da da da, the riverbank. I don't even remember what that song was about. But okay, I think this person likes nature. I think they like being around nature. In nature, we kind of talked about that. There's something, I talked about water, right? We have Queen of Cups and Neptune. So I think this person does have some kind of affinity for water. Like a very significant relationship around water. And just like being dreamy and very open, very intuitive. That's what I did not say that. This person is very intuitive. They're very intuitive. They're very perceptive is actually what's sticking out more. And then the blossoms to me is very much symbolic of like spring. It's like they have been able to make lemonade out of lemons. Sorry. Lemonade, yeah, out of lemons in life. Like the sourness in life, they've been able to turn it around. And they always just have this kind of like optimistic nature where it's like, okay, we're going to make it something new and fresh. So we have an older woman. Yes, this person is like wise, mature. This person is most definitely very mature. So by the time you meet them, it's like, I feel like they'll be ready. You know, you can trust that they know how to handle their emotions. As far as emotional intelligence goes, this person definitely is very emotionally intelligent. To me, with the Queen of Cups and the older woman, they're very tuned in and tapped in with their femininity. They're very much emotionally available as well. Yeah, there's a little bit of an old soul to them as well, I feel like. With that energy, older woman. Who is this? We'll pull some different cards here. Who is this pile's future spouse? Okay. Ooh, okay. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take this one. Pathway. 35. Yeah, so the pathway is like the butterflies. It's like a series of butterflies leading up to the light. Like this person has definitely gone through difficult circumstances, but they've always maintained like positivity and they've always maintained staying true to themselves. So they've followed the light. They've been in a transformative experience. So they've been able to build all of this optimistic, this bright, sunny nature from them going through situations that just did not pan out well. They've been kind of forced to like awaken and rebirth themselves time and time again, but I think they called for this in this lifetime with this Neptune Uranus. I feel like they're so expansive. They want to transcend and ascend. So the spiritual journey, I feel like for this person is very important. Very, very important. I feel like this person feels like they have a very distinct purpose in life. And they're also intuitive, so it's like they're always kind of like moving towards the light and just trying to stay positive, and they co-create with the universe to see like how can life show me how I can build and create more for myself. So 3 and 5 add up to 8, which is about prosperity and abundance. I think this is quite an abundant person. We have the 8 of Pentacles, and then we have 3, which is about expression, third house, Gemini energy. 5 is about embracing change. Okay. Who's this pile's future spouse? And who are they going to marry? Serious star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Wow. This person lives life with an emphatic yes. I think without question, I feel like this person is very expansive. Their energy is like that. It's very expansive. It feels very open. The series star blessing is about like kind of knowing your North Star and following it, but also just being in this yes place of life. Like yes to being alive, yes to living, yes to an abundant future. I feel like this person is just like they have like a bright, sunny nature. They always want to find a way to expand themselves and learn more. And I think this person is a star too. I think they shine and they radiate quite naturally around other people. They're very likable.
Okay, I found this on the web for what is a star to shine, and they radiate quite naturally around other people. Check it out.
Yeah, so I think as far as like the spectrum goes, this person has quite a beautiful spectrum to them. I think they're kind of like an alto, but they're also youthful too. They have like a really nice blend. I feel like life would never be boring, but this person is also mature and wise. So they really think about things and they think things through. Like, why do they do what they do? But they also just radiate quite naturally. I think because they're just really tapped into their most authentic inner child, their authentic self. See what else we can get here. Inexperience. Oh wow, okay, Persephone. That's very interesting. So I think this person is quite they have like an innocence to them, like a purity or like an innocence to them. They may have like been quite sheltered growing up from that energy. They may have like a bit of like a shelteredness to them, quite possibly. They may have grew up sheltered and they've had to learn how to mature as they came out into the world. The inexperience can be a representation also of someone who, like, it's kind of like they have like a naiveness or like a childlikeness about them, or an innocence or a purity about them, where they don't really seem to get caught up in other people's problems or the world's problems. They kind of maintain this youthfulness or this innocence. I love how we got Persephone and we got the older woman. That's crazy. I think that's so funny. I think this person, I think if you were to look at this person's features, they have like innocence about them, or like maybe like doe eyes or bright eyes about them. Yeah, I think their eyes are very, very nice. They have like maybe like even a dreamy look to them with this Neptune energy and the Queen of Cups. I think they can look quite dreamy. And I'm kind of thinking about like Princess Diana. Like you could kind of get lost in her eyes sometimes if you like. It's always like the eyes. They're always trying to imitate that in the movies. And it's like you can't capture that because the eyes are the windows to the soul. But I feel like this person, when you look into their eyes, you can see like they're connected to their soul, or there's some like an innocence or a purity about them. You can see it's like there. Yeah, to me, May is also like that innocence, that freshness, that spring-like energy as well. And this looks like spring as well. And then she has Plumerias, which is about purity. So this person has a very pure heart. So interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some more cards. And then, because I've had to start this video a couple times, I'm kind of lost track of how long I've been doing this reading. Who's this pile's future spouse, please? We have here ritual, self-devotion, third eye chakra, 24. Yeah, so again about the fluidity. This girl is in water. They do have some kind of like relationship to water, or their intuition. They have their strong intuition. This person has kind of like a child of divine energy around them, where it's like they're very like spacey, and I think open to the universe and like the cosmos and astrology, and they've kind of like raised themselves through this experience, because I'm getting the sense that they're a little bit alien to their family. Like they're very different to their family. They think very differently. We have third eye chakra. I think this person's like very intuitive, maybe also very psychic. This person is very much tuned into who they are with the self-devotion. They've kind of learned how to be who they are, and they embrace that. And that's kind of the, again, like the authentic expression that comes through. Yeah. This person is very much daydreaming. They like to daydream a lot. They like to visualize or daydream a lot and kind of get lost in their thoughts and their ideas. Let's go ahead and look up. Oh, there's the matchbox I was looking for. Okay, so let's go ahead and look up 24. Yeah, so to me, I'm definitely getting like this person, because they have such a creative mind. They're very talented here. They're very skilled. So like very creative. They can create a lot of different things. I'm getting like third house skill. It's like they have like they're like multi-talented, multi-skilled person. And yeah, I think they just kind of figure things out quite effortlessly. Okay, let's see. Give yourself a chance every day. This card suggests that you have been asking more of yourself. You have wanted to rise above your fears and bad habits to serve others as your heart asks. Wow, isn't that crazy? Didn't we say that earlier? That this person asks more of themselves, like they challenge themselves. Yeah, this person definitely challenged themselves. So as far as like, humility goes, I feel like this person, even though they're like spacey, very like open and whatnot, and they have this like very powerful imagination, they're also grounded in reality, and they're also doing the work to build themselves. And I feel like it's very significant that we got 8 of Pentacles first, because I think in general, the quality of life and self-mastery is just very important for how they want to live. And the thing that they're trying to overcome is like their fears and their heartbreaks and disappointments, so that they can really be tapped into their most authentic source, their authentic power. It says here, you can indeed be a gift to everyone you meet. You can give hope, an image of grace, inspiration, and elevation. So that's what this person's energy is like. It feels like they're a gift to other people. People really enjoy their presence. To do this requires self-devotional practices that ensure you know how to command your mind so you don't pollute your projection with any negative thoughts. Yeah, I think with the 3 of Swords here and the Queen of Swords, this person has had to like overcome their negative thought patterns. I think they have a little bit of a saboteur that gets in their way, because they have like a beautiful energy about them, but it's like their thoughts and how they perceive themselves that they've had to like improve and heal. It says, when you care deeply enough about yourself to take full responsibility for living your life to the fullest, there we go, they like to live their life to the fullest, you are ready to commit to self-enrichment and gratitude for your true self-practice. This commitment will create an inner trust and build resilience to disease and disharmony within your 10 bodies. Yeah, so this person, I think, in general, like they feel quite healthy because they kind of push through a lot of like negative energies in general. I like how these colors are very much the same. So to me, that's... I didn't like that purple energy. They kind of have like a little bit of magic around them. Yeah. I feel like this person likes to get lost in their own magical worlds. Why not? Why not? We have here study. Ooh, this person is very smart. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. Yeah, this person's very intelligent. They like to study. They like to think. They very much like to get lost in their own ideas and understanding like how the world works and operates. They like to challenge themselves to do that. They have like a quiet to them. I was kind of getting that earlier. I didn't say it, but I feel like they can definitely be quiet because they have like an old soul energy. So it's like they know how to quiet down enough to just like let life be. They're very curious about the world. To me, the inexperienced too is like they're very just curious because they maintain this intrigue. Like they're always intrigued by life. They feel like there's no cap. Like there's always more to learn. There's always more to experience. That's what I'm getting. Who's this pile's future spouse? So I was saying father earlier, but I forgot to say like this person is definitely made to be a mother too. We have your judge. Wow, we're getting like serious energies. I like this in contrast to the inexperienced, the Persephone. We have your judge. Light attributes, balancing justice and compassion. Managing the fair distribution of power. Yeah, that's definitely the Queen of Swords to me. It's like we have compassion with the Queen of Cups, but we're also a very good judge of character and very discerning. This person has had to learn how to cultivate very healthy discernment in life. Managing the fair distribution of power. Okay, they might have some Libra energy. We do have the 3 of Swords with the Libra, and the Queen of Swords is air sign. Shadow attributes, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Yeah, so maybe for like what this person does, well, they're a passionate communicator. They're also quite creative. They might do something around communication or, like writing. They might be a writer of some sort. That's why we got this study here. They are actually very grounded. We got the number 4 here, so I think this person is quite grounded. And with these Browns, I feel like they're quite grounded or quite humble. It's like what came through earlier. They're quite humble. They like to actually kind of be in their own presence or keep to themselves at times too. They really enjoy people and they value relationships, but they also know how to do the other side too. They know how to be by themselves. Because they're very much tuned into their authentic self. So I feel like this person does a decent amount of hermiting to know themselves. They're a very good judge of character. Discernment is very healthy, necessary for them. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through. I think we should probably end it soon. Lighten your load. Maybe a bit of a workaholic. So this person might be a bit of a workaholic. Interesting. They carry a lot. Huh. Yeah, they have like a bit of a giving nature. So maybe they just like, they tend to carry on or carry a lot at times. Yeah, we'll pull some more clarifiers for that. Like they take on the brunt of the responsibility. Like I was getting kind of like older sister, older brother vibes. They can be quite responsible. Clarify the lighten your load. Ooh, we got the hangman. Okay, we'll do one more. Clarify the lighten your load. 4 Pentacles. So we got one card that's talking about holding on. We have another card that's talking about letting go. Interesting. Talk about lighten your load. So I was actually kind of getting that from the judge. I feel like this person has a strong sense of responsibility. It's just like energetically is what I'm picking up. They may be a bit of a workaholic, but they have like a strong sense of responsibility or like a need to be, almost like a perfectionism. And we have like the Sun in Virgo. That was the first energy that came out with the 8 of Pentacles. So they might be a little bit of a perfectionist. And at times they're very attached to this maybe mentality because I think they put a lot of pressure on themselves on like being a better person. And so they're always having to be reminded of like lightening their load and not try to carry too much. Maybe they're a little bit of a control freak. Oh yeah, I said that earlier, didn't I? A little bit of a control freak. And maybe they try to get a certain outcome in life at times, but really they should be, allowing things to flow because their nature is actually fluidity, but they kind of go against it because they're very much in their mind and their intellect sometimes, and their mind is always telling them I have to control the outcome or I have to get a certain result, and then that equates to success or that equates to what I need to be. Yeah, but their nature is like 4 of Pentacles, but they do have a tendency to like hold on to things that need to be let go. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll end the reading. Oops. Okay, that was weird. It says, Saint Germain, karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So we talked about that earlier about good energy. Yeah, this person has definitely been through heartbreak and disappointments in life where they've had to find a way to overcome and release and let go and create a positive experience. They've had to do a lot of karmic releasing. I think the light and the load is also the karmic releasing. I think they're carrying like the weight of the world of like energetically when it comes to maybe connections or like past like connections that were painful for them to experience. It says move beyond drama. Yeah, it's about family usually. Create your own path and make room for good energy. So this person's on their way to making their own path and just focusing on like positive energy. Yeah, they've definitely been disappointed, but they're kind of like a child of divine. They're trying to like figure it out and, pave a new path for themselves as opposed to holding on. Okay, so how does this person feel towards you, and how are they going to feel towards you and your relationship, and what's that about? We have here Capricorn. Ooh, yeah, this person is very much about responsibility. Okay, any more clues about how they're going to feel about their group number one? How are they going to feel about them? Maybe if you're Scorpio. Wow. Okay, most definitely, like, this person is, like, long-term. I mean, it's future spouse energy, so I'm not surprised we're getting, like, very intense commitment. But this person's about commitment. They're a commit-is, period. It's like, that's it. You're my person forever. To me, Scorpio, again, remember I was saying see into you? This person's like intuitive. They want emotional intimacy. That's very important to them. They want like a deep connection with the person that they're with. So they're very much interested in knowing the you under the layers. They're not superficial at all. Like attraction, they might notice it in the beginning, but this person's very deep, very, very deep. They want to know you and like what's under like who are you are under all those layers. And they're all about long-term planning and long-term thinking. So this person is like a generational thinker. They're about thinking about like, how am I gonna like live, and then my kids and my kids' kids. Like they're about the long game, about building stability and family. How's this kind of person gonna feel towards my pile number 1? Group number 1. Sun, Cancer in the 8th house. Wow. You guys might actually have like a very intuitive connection together, because we got 8th house and Scorpio here. Yeah, so Sun and Cancer too. That's also water energy. Yeah, I was talking about water. Yeah, so as far as how this person is going to feel towards you, like deeply devoted is what I'm hearing. Like very deeply devoted, very deeply committed. This person would not bat an eye. They would not bat an eye at another person like ever. They could care less. They're about commitment and character building. With that Sun in Cancer, again, there's a sentimentality to them. Like they want to know that you're doing okay and feeling good in life. They're a nurturer. They want to make sure you're feeling seen and taken care of. Family is so important to them. Like the family is going to be like number 1 for this person. So it's like you and the kids. That's like number 1 if you're interested in having kids. You and the dogs, you and the cats, like whatever. They're all about like, this is my family and you guys are my number 1 priority. Okay. Very responsible person. This person takes relationships very seriously. All right, pile number 1, that's going to be the end of your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You guys kind of got some extra time because I lost track. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's your future spouse. Really cool. All right, let me know if it resonated. Have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, if you chose the amethyst, and this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to start off with pulling energies from the earth. Just kidding. I'm going to start off with pulling energies, and then we're going to look into your crystal, and then we're going to look into pulling cards for you. So Oracle and Tarot. So we're looking into who your future spouse is. We're just getting some like fun details about who they are and their character and what they're about, maybe even what they do, quite possibly. Okay, so guides, dial me into the energies of pile number 2, please. Who is their future spouse? Who are they marrying? Who will they be marrying? Okay, so the first thing I saw was like a number 1. So number 1. I think this person likes to be number 1 at what they do, or they like to put in a lot of effort and energy to build themselves. That's important. Or maybe they have a little bit of a competitive edge about themselves where they're always trying to like be the best, or maybe also just improve and challenge themselves. You know, if you ever heard like Matthew McConaughey, he did that speech at the Oscars where he said he's always chasing himself. Like he's chasing like a future version of himself. He's basically talking about quantum leaping when he was talking about that. Like the future version of yourself. Go after it. And that's people who are successful think like that. So I feel like this person thinks like that. They think in terms of quantum leaping, and they think in terms of like building themselves as a person, who they're going to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. That's very important to them. I think this person likes to relax, kind of getting that. Relax or leisure, I think, is quite important for this person, or fluidity, like relax, leisure. Vacations, they like to relax and go on vacations. They like to have downtime, is what I'm getting. Okay, I heard in my word they like everything to be put in its place. Maybe they have a little bit of a control freak energy about them, where maybe they like to be meticulous about cleaning or, you know, having things in their place. Maybe they're a minimalist as well. They don't like to have too much clutter or things going on around them. I'm getting playful. I don't know. I'm getting like video games in my mind. So I think this person likes to, I don't know, bring out their inner child in some ways. Like they like to play video games, or they like to tap into their inner child of imagination, or watch like kid movies sometimes. That's might be a fun experience for them. Yeah, I was hearing anime. I think this person, I don't know what I'm getting. I'm getting this like open close energy. I don't know if it's like they're indecisive, or they like to change their mind a lot, or they like to, what is that? It's like open close energy. I don't know what it is. I keep getting like a forward and backwards. What is that? That dancing? There might be something about, okay, let me like pull at this energy a little bit. I need to sink into this a little bit more, this rhythm here I'm getting from this energy of your future spouse. I'm getting kind of like a mutable energy is what I'm getting. So I feel like this person has like a mutable energy about them, or mutable energy about their personality. Like they're kind of, like they like to be one thing and then a different thing and then that thing again and then this. Like they like to change their, it could be their appearance. They could change there's something about them that just like they like to change. Or maybe they don't like to be seen as just one thing. So they like maybe being a little unpredictable. It doesn't feel like super unpredictable, like chaotic unpredictable. It's like playful. They like to play in the spectrum of their character and who they are. I don't know, I'm getting like playful, mischievous energy from this person. What am I seeing? Goodness. I just kept getting a lot of video game references. So to me, like video games are very much, I don't know, it might be like a combination in combination. Maybe they are a gamer, but maybe they like to be like quite competitive at like what they're doing or creating or building. And it's this ability to be competitive that gets to them to where they want to go. Maybe they combine competition with imagination, and that's how they live their life. Like they like to be competitive, but also use their imagination quite a bit. Okay, so you guys got the amethyst for your reading. This crystal is usually quite emotional. It's a bit of an emotional crystal. Like I always get like vibes, emotional vibes from it. I am kind of getting like really magical energy though today, I must say. It feels quite magical, quite transformative is what I'm getting. Transformative, quite magical. Okay, so I'm getting for sure this person has a very, very powerful imagination. I don't know what they do, but it's like, it's very much in their reading. Like I can feel it. They're very imaginative. They could like write stories or books or, I'm not getting that they're just thinking like this. I feel like it's a part of their lifestyle too. Like maybe, I don't know, like a visionary, very quirky, very unique personality. This feels almost like those type of people who have like succeeded in life, who've created like people who have a very creative career and they just don't dress like they're really offbeat. They're very artistic in their expression. I feel like this person's very artistic in their expression. Like very creative, very different, unique. I'm getting a sense like they know how to put things together in a way that other people can't. I don't know if you guys have seen Psych before, Psych on USA, Sean and Gus, but Sean is like a psychic detective. But he's not actually psychic. The thing is he was actually psychic because actually he was using his psychic energy. Because now I know that, but in the show, he's supposedly pretending to be psychic, right? You actually can't pretend to be psychic. I'm like, if you know, you know. Because what he had was like clairsentient and claircognizance. I'm getting that this person has like very strong like psychic powers or like intuitive abilities, and they're very like gifted with it. That's what I'm getting, like very gifted. Very interesting. Yeah. See what else I'm getting. I don't know. I'm just getting a sense that this person has like, from their pain, they like learned how to alchemize their pain and turn it into creativity, or like transmute it, turn it into creativity and create a very creative life for themselves. Maybe almost to the point where they get lost in it, or they're a little bit of an escapist, but yeah. I'm just getting the sense that you would also be surprised by what this person has gone through because they wouldn't really show it on the surface. I mean, maybe you can tell, you can sense it. It's kind of giving me Johnny Depp vibes where, you know, you can tell he's like very sensitive. He's very sensitive. He's gone through certain experiences in life. He's a very sensitive character. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards for who your future spouse is. So we'll probably get some additional characteristics as well as confirmation. Who is pile number 2's future spouse? Who are they marrying? So we got Seven of Wands. Yeah, so someone who's like a rebel, who's very different. This person's very different, very unique. They think very uniquely. They've had to stand their ground, stand up for what they believe in. They're very different from their family. That's coming through very clearly. Very different from their family. Also quite creative, though. Yeah, very creative. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please. That was kind of craziness. Should we take that? Okay, we have here 10 of Wands and the King of Swords. Yeah, so responsibility means a lot to this person. They take life quite seriously. With that King of Swords, they might actually do something around communication, but I think their mind is very powerful. Like, yeah, very, very powerful mind. But what's coming through is that they're quite responsible. They're very responsible. They take responsibility very seriously. They carry burdens, and they kind of do it with a sense of like they feel like they should. A sense of duty is what I'm getting. They're very dutiful about like taking care of their responsibilities and what they need to do. There's a little bit of like a detachment about them as well. It's so interesting because this, to me, the Seven of Wands is very passionate, but the King of Swords is very detached, and then the Ten of Wands is also quite passionate. So I think in general, this person is very passionate about what they do. I'm getting whatever they do, they're very good at it. They're very passionate about it. They're very passionate also about how they live their life as well. But with that King of Swords energy, they are mature, they are responsible, and they know how to set their emotions aside to get done what needs to get done. Yeah. So they're giving off so far like masculine energy. Who is this pile's future spouse? So 8 of Pentacles. Yep. So they're very gifted. Yeah, they're very gifted at something here. They've learned how to master something. Should I take that? I came out crazy, and that's way too many cards. Okay, clarify the 8 of Pentacles for me, please. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles, please. We have here again with the air energy and justice. Okay, they have a very strong character. Yeah, how they live their life is very much, they take it seriously. Like they take consequences very seriously is what I'm getting. So when the way that they live their life, they're very intentional. Which is why it's important for them to do things with a lot of integrity, to actually put in the work. So they're about putting in the work, putting in genuine effort towards building things and creating things. They're not about shortcut at all. This person does everything like the long way, but I feel like they've been able to obtain success because they've done everything the long way. They might have powerful Libra energy in their chart. We have here Libra, yeah. I think this person has powerful air energy in their chart somewhere. But they're quite balanced with their intellect. They're quite balanced with their thoughts and how they meditate on decisions. They might actually be indecisive. I wonder. I do wonder about that. We'll see, but I was getting that open and close energy. Maybe the open and close was also seeing things from like both sides. Okay, let's see what else. Who is this pile's future spouse? We have here Chariot. Yeah, so this person is very driven. Very driven and very successful. Very driven, very successful at what they've been able to create for themselves. Clarify the Chariot, please. They do a lot of whatever they do it with a lot of heart. Look, I didn't even see that. That also came out earlier. Ace of Cups. Yeah, they do things with a lot of heart. Whatever they do it with heart. That's why I think they're such a powerful manifester. I'm getting that they're very successful at the things that they create, or it's very beautiful. It's very well developed, or very well thoroughly thought. Yeah, okay. You guys get it. What I'm trying to say here. And I think they've had to gone through obstacles, but this person is very resilient. They've gone through like a lot of challenges. To me, this is like my emotional crystal because it's like I've been through a lot, but I've still put my pieces together. They've been through a lot of experiences, but they've been able to push through. They've been able to come out on top and essentially obtain victory is what I'm getting. A lot of, I'm getting like family, there's a little bit of family drama or people who are very much discouraging. I think this person is very much a visionary and they had a very specific way of like wanting to live their life. And people are like, no, you can't do that. That's impossible. And then they're like, okay, watch me. And they put in the work and they succeeded here. With the Ace of Cups next to the Chariot card as well, which is like Moon and Cancer energy, I think this person is very much in tune with, I would just say their heart, listening to their heart in terms of what they're creating, what they're doing. When it comes to choosing a partner, they're going to definitely listen to their heart. They're very intelligent. They use their mind too, but their heart's going to decide. It's going to be the deciding factor about who they want to settle with and be with. Fulfillment is extremely important to this person. Very important to this person. This person wants to do something that fulfills them. I think probably because they saw people do something that didn't fulfill them. But I think this person is with the King of Swords and the Ten of Wands next to it. They are a leader or in charge somewhere doing something that they're very successful at. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to other cards and see who is your future spouse. Who are you going to marry? Wow, yeah, very imaginative. Milk and honey. This person wants fulfillment. Big time. This person is seeking fulfillment. They want the dream life. They desire for it. They want to create it. They want the fairy tale. They really do. And I feel like they know that they can create it because they have a strong imagination. It's like whatever you imagine is what you can create as far as I'm concerned. So with the milk and honey, yeah, they like to indulge. So I was actually getting that relaxation energy earlier. I think this person they like to go on vacation. They like to indulge. Like, what is your wildest dreams? This person is about that kind of lifestyle. They like to live it up. I feel like in terms of generosity and giving, this person is quite generous in giving. They're very much about reassuring people, but I feel like they're monetarily like very generous as well with this milk and honey. They might like food quite a bit. Sweets. Yeah, sweets. But in general, they like unicorns and rainbows. They really do. They really do. Oh my gosh. So cute. Even if they don't admit it, they definitely know inside they do. They love it. I think on the outside, they're more of like the King of Swords. They may be a little bit more detached, but then as you get to know them, you're like, oh my gosh, you're such a sweetheart and you have such a beautiful heart. And yeah, a very pure heart. Okay, so tell us more about who they're marrying, guys. Oh, hold on, we're not taking that. Yeah, I think this person knows exactly what they want in life. They know exactly what they want in life. So if you come into their life, they're essentially manifesting you. They know exactly what they want in like a marriage, connections, love. So we have here star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Yeah, this person is very creative. See, I was getting like strong Johnny Depp energy. I think this person has followed their creative heart, their creative endeavors when it comes to what they want to do and be in this world. Every time I look at this card, it reminds me of Josh Groban because it talks about the voice and he looks like Josh Groban. Yeah, so I think they're very gifted or very talented at something here. It might have something to do with like communication. They might write songs. They might sing songs, because this is like showing up like with the Justice card and the King of Swords. They have powerful air energy around them and in tune with like the two things you definitely need to like be a powerful singer to me is like air energy and water. And they have both showing up here. Yeah, I don't know, whatever this person does, they're very creative, very good at it for sure. It like takes you to another world, the way that they think. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll take them all. Craziness. They're a lover. Yeah, so they're very romantic, very sentimental. They love relationships. They love love. They are going to spoil the heck out of you. Great passion and devotion. Very passionate person. Heart in their sleeve. Unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Yeah, they're not shy about PDA or affection. None of that. They don't care. They're all about loving their people and making sure you feel loved. That's all that matters to them. We have here child orphan. Look at that. And I was saying that they've had to essentially go their own route. So we have Independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering the fear of surviving. Yeah, so they definitely have had to go it alone. They've created a lot of success from going their own route. I'm getting that they had to kind of build it from the ground up. Like, they really had to work hard for what they have now. And by the time you meet them, what they've established by now, I feel like this person is already successful at what they do. They could be on their way there, but I'm getting that they already are because they have so much magic around them. And this is like red energy, like they're very rooted. So I think they do take like finances seriously and they make sure to be responsible with that. I'm getting like this sense, like as far as saving for a home or investing or with money, this person is very responsible. We have here gossip. Ooh, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Yeah, so there again, it is about the thing about communication. This person might be, maybe they help people in some way. They talk to people, they uplift people through their words. It could be like through like singing or speaking to them or being an inspirational speaker, for example. But they have a little bit of like a counselor nurturing energy to them. Okay. So 5 and 1 add up to 6, which is about following the heart. So let's see what else we have here. Water. Wow. What else? Virgo. Yeah. A little bit of perfectionist energy. So we have here water energy. They're sensitive. They're sensitive. They're intuitive. They're deeply connected to their emotions. Intuitive. Yeah, they're very watery. This person, you will see their emotions, especially the more you get to know them. They will definitely show you. I feel like because we had the 7 of Wands first, they're just passionate. They're kind of like impulsively passionate. Like you're gonna see their emotions on their face, but they also have this like wise side to them too, with the Justice card and the King of Swords. So they're smart. They make smart decisions. They don't make impulsive decisions in life, but I think they're expressive is what I'm getting. So with the water, yeah, they're very dialed into the cosmos of the magic of the universe. I think this person, as far as creativity goes, they're super creative. Like it flows so naturally from them. I think they're multi-talented at like many different things. They know how to bring you into like a different world, essentially. But they're also quite tapped into their emotions. And I would say emotionally mature, yes. With the Virgo energy, I think responsibility is very important for this person. Virgo is also kind of quite analytical, so they can be quite analytical. I think it's very important for this person to choose a very honorable route in life. Virgo is about the purification, so they try to purify what they do and act from the heart. What else? I think they're very passionate about their job and what they do. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a few more and then we'll end this reading. I don't think we need to check on how they'll feel about you, but actually I'll roll the dice to see. So we have your Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. Yeah, this person really likes to live it up. So they like to focus their intention. Like it's like once they know their target, they just go for it. Once they have an idea of what they want in life, what they're trying to create, they just go for it. They live their life with a lot of intention and manifestation. Let me just say that. They are a powerful manifester. They always try to expect the best, and they do set their sights high. So I feel like as far as like what they're looking for in a partner, they do kind of have like high expectations because they have like this like sort of like Piscean energy that's coming through with this honey and milk. Like very much like they want kind of like, I almost want to say like the perfect spouse or someone who like fits their dream girl, their dream guy. This person very much is looking for a dreamy partner, but I have a feeling that they're gonna get it because they're so intentional with what they bring into their life, and they do a lot they build it from their heart. So yeah, I don't feel like they're gonna put like super, it's like once they're committed, they're so in their emotions, they're just like, it's like once they get used to you being around, they're just gonna be like, you're my person and I love you. I don't matter if you're flawed in this way or that way. All I see is you. Like after that, it's like they're lost in their emotions. But before that, I think they're definitely looking for that ideal partner for sure to share life with. It's someone who wants kind of like the same lifestyle, who lets them be them, because I'm getting that they're very creative and kind of different. So someone who lets them be them and themselves and dream big. Okay, we have your harvest. Yeah, so this person is very abundant. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I'm ready to receive my all. Yeah, so they're very passionate about what they do and super abundant in it, successful in it, very skilled, very successful. They legitimately just, they put in the work. They put in the work to create what they want to create in life. Okay, let's see. Who is this pile's future spouse? Who are they marrying, guys? Okay, we have... You guys got the marriage card. That's hilarious. We'll just stick with that one. Yeah, so this person is very much about love, commitment. They got what it takes. They got what it takes. What can we say? Yeah, they're in love with love. They're very much romantic. They want marriage. This is very important. This is like huge on their vision board. It's like marriage, to be married, to share their life with someone. They have a practical side, right? They want to build and create and build a beautiful life, but they also want to live the fairy tale with their dream partner as well. Okay, final card, and then we'll look into how they feel about you. Who is this pile's future spouse? The in-between. Oh my gosh, isn't that weird? I remember how I was seeing like the elevator and like the guys. That's crazy. I'm gonna read the book for this one. Hectate, the in-between 19. Maybe that's where they're at in life right now. You are standing in the liminal spaces between what was and what will be, who you have been and who you're becoming. The Greek goddess of the crossroads and the in-between, Hecate welcomes you to her domain and reminds you that neither place is your home. You're being tasked to carefully choose the direction of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions. Now is not the time for hasty action or stubbornness, but a fierce self-inventory. Bless the past for what it has provided and release all attachments to stories of what was. Now is the time to understand the responsibilities required of you as you move forward into a new version of yourself that is yet unformed. Who do you want to become? What kind of life are you prepared to live? How you will wisely wield your power to co-create a new world beneficial for others, not just yourself. You have the magic of the hectic pulsing through you and calling you to answer. Say yes and step into the unknown to discover what is not yet to manifest. Okay. So what I'm getting from that is like this person is in a space. I feel like this is kind of a part of their character. And this is what I'm getting. I feel like they are a powerful manifester. And they're also learning this too. They're learning that they're a powerful manifester. And it's this hectate energy, the in-between, that's actually helping them to manifest it. Because they're understanding life is always about progress. I think this person has, reached the top and they have obtained success and goals. But it wasn't enough. They were looking for more fulfillment. So what they're understanding that this is the pattern of life is we're always in the in-between. We're always wanting to manifest more, and that's fine. I'm getting a sense that this person thought if I reached a certain kind of success or an achievement, that was going to be it for me. But they realized that they were still wanting more, and they're realizing they're an expansive being, and they're always in this place of like becoming and being transformative. So this person is very transformative. I feel like once you guys get into your relationship and like 10 years, 20 years into your marriage, every like 2 or 3 years, this person is transforming, and I feel like you are too. Because this person is very creative and just open and fluid. And they want to find ways to challenge themselves to grow and figure out who they are. Like they're always in this space of learning, who am I? Which is beautiful. Okay, so how does this person feel about you? Yeah, what's that feeling? How do they feel about you? Saturn. Wow, this is kind of similar to the last pile. They got like very serious energy. You guys got the same. So we have Saturn in Scorpio in the 5th house. I wonder if you guys are creating something together. That was the first thing that came through because it's Saturn and we have 5th house, which is about creating and making things. How this person feels about you, they take relationships very seriously. They take marriage very seriously. Very, very seriously. Yet they're also seeking and desiring for a creative evolution in their relationships. So to this person, the dream relationship is like knowing each other deeply. So with that Scorpio energy, this person wants to know you deeply. They want to know who you are deeply. They want to know you under all of your layers. It's so important for them to know that. I think they're protective over you is what I'm getting. Is they're protective. With that marriage card, I'm getting that this person would be very protective over you. They would make sure you're good. They're always looking out for your best interests. This energy feels so serious. I'm gonna pull some clarifiers just really quick. Because this is my emotional crystal, I'm not gonna lie, but I think this person feels, this is what I'm getting, guys. This person feels a lot for you. And I feel like over time, they're going to always feel a lot for you. I don't know. It's so interesting. I always feel like because like Saturn is a big planet and it's slow moving and it's in the sign of Scorpio, which is like very emotional. It can stabilize the emotions when it's in the sign of Scorpio, but it's still Scorpio. And yeah, this feels like deep devotion to me. This is like a deeply devoted, committed partnership where two individuals are consistently putting in the work to evolve. Clarify the Saturn Scorpio in the 5th, please. Ooh, you guys got 11:11 on the clock. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. 9 of Cups Tower. Wow. Yep, that's what it is. It's the transformation. This person is constantly looking for like fulfillment, right? So this person understands, and just like I was saying with the Hecate energy, they understand they're a constant evolving being. It's like they have an idea of what they want in a marriage, but they also are very open and understanding to, they know that they also don't know. It's a mystery to them. And they're so open to mystery. They're so open to knowing that you two are going to keep evolving, and they're so ready for this ride. They're ready to do it with you. It's like if you evolve and change, they're like, I want to evolve and change with you. You're my partner. We're going to evolve and change together. I'm seeing like 2 people coming out the tower. It's like we are both creating this change. We're intentionally creating change for ourselves, no matter what. And it's always giving us this deep sense of fulfillment because we're never staying stagnant. We're always kind of challenging ourselves to think bigger and expand into our soul experience as well. Yep. Okay, pile number 2. I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. If you'd like to work with me personally, all my information is down below. I hope you guys have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, if you chose the orange calcite, then this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to start off with pulling on the energies, and then I'm going to read your crystal and then pull cards. So today we're just going to get some details about who you're going to be marrying and who your future spouse is. I love doing these readings because I really get to see into, like, people's hearts and their personalities and their character. Okay. Guides, dial me into the energies of pile number 3, please. Okay, the first thing I was seeing was a rabbit. So the rabbit is a couple of things. Be ready for this. So the rabbit is very much symbolic for someone who's very creative. Maybe they have quite a sacral chakra, gut-like. They have like strong gut instincts or strong sacral chakra energy running through them, where they follow their instincts and they're very like reactive or responsive to energy. Essentially, I feel like this person follows their gut in terms of what they want to do, what they want to create. The rabbit also to me symbolizes fertility. So not just in ideas, but in procreating children. So I think this person has a healthy sensual drive as well. They're very much tapped into their sensuality for sure. Okay, let me see what else wants to come through. Okay, I think this person is quite curious about life, curious about things. They like to study things or look at things closely. I think this person likes to travel. I was kind of getting like this movement. I feel like they enjoy traveling. They like going to new places. Experiencing like new cultures, different cultures, the food and whatnot, the people. I'm kind of seeing someone now like who's like walking down the streets of, I don't know, like India, and they're like absorbing the aromas in the air and the fabrics. They're looking at the fabrics and the colors, and they're just taking it all in. I think they definitely are looking forward to being with a partner who wants to travel just like them as well. I think this person likes movement. So I'm getting like this person likes a lot of versatility in their life. They don't like a, you know, like a typical like 9 to 5. I feel like this person maybe is looking for more adventure. I mean, I was getting like vacation energy. So maybe every 6 months or every year they'll plan a big vacation and want to go with you on it. But I'm also getting, yeah, they like getting out into the world and exploring. I feel like this person is quite balanced, like mind, body, spirit. Like I feel like they're a very balanced personality in general as well. So I feel like they're thoughtful, but they also use their heart to make their decisions in life as well. And they're also grounded. So they're like a really nice combination of all three, for 3 energies, or 3, like being tapped into all 3 of those areas in life. Okay, so the next word I heard was deep dive. Maybe this person, so what I was getting with a deep dive, I feel like this person has a scientific side to them, because I heard and saw a double helix, and it brought me back to a book that I read about DNA and whatnot. This person might have quite a scientific mind and be very interested in like biology and the sciences of the world. Yeah, I'm just getting like an innocent curiosity is what I'm picking up. I feel like this person has like a really sweet, innocent curiosity about life, and they're very intrigued. They like to study things and learn about new things. Okay, so you guys got the honey calcite, or sorry, the orange calcite for this reading. Yeah, this is like a very warm crystal. Typically, I get a lot of like warm imagery attached to this. Very bright, very positive. I'm getting that this person is quite stable. I think they are a planner. They feel like a planner to me, and I feel like they like to take like the methodical steps to like build and create the life that they want. They feel very methodical, and I feel like they stay true to the plan. So this person, they have like that practicality to them where they just like to stay true to the plan and stick with it, and then get it done and get it accomplished. I feel like this is the type of person, if they were to make an itinerary for like traveling abroad somewhere, they would follow it to a T. Yeah. Let's see what else we're getting. Honey calcite. Yeah, I'm getting like nerdy energy. I'm getting a little bit of like nerdy energy. I feel like this person likes to nerd out about certain things. I'm getting the sense like when they meet you, they're going to be a little bit shy at first, and like if you haven't met them yet, maybe a little bit shy, but like I'm getting like pulled into a Disney scene where it feels like really innocent. Like the girl is coming up really close to the boy, and she's like looking him in the eyes, and his eyes just start to get big because he's like starting to realize, oh my gosh, I have feelings for you. But she's like totally oblivious. So I'm getting like this person might like you before you like them. It's like, oh my gosh, that's my dream person over there. Whether you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. But I feel like this person's going to feel like you're their dream person almost as soon as they meet you. I'm getting that this person doesn't, like, they have healthy boundaries is what I'm getting. They have healthy boundaries. I'm getting, like, healthy dad energy. So it feels, like, kind of stern, like, no, we can't do this. Or we have certain rules for how we operate in society. We stay true to the rules and we follow them. That's what I'm getting. Like, responsible. This person feels quite responsible to me. I mean, they should be. They're a future spouse, right? Usually responsibility comes through very strongly in these future spouse-like readings. I feel like sorry about that. I feel like this person enjoys quite simple things in life as well. Like just being next to you, watching the sunset is what I'm getting. Like they like the simple things in life. Eating a really good meal, watching a fun Netflix movie. It's like, I feel like these little introverted things is what they really value. I'm also getting a sense that they saw a really good example of what a healthy marriage or connection looked like growing up. And so they're just essentially trying to emulate it. Like, it feels very much like, oh, my grandparents stayed together forever and they were happy, and that's what I'm looking for too. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into the tarot and see who who your future spouse is and who are you going to be marrying. Let's get curious. Guides, who is pile number 3's future spouse? Someone who is a very powerful manifester. Yes. So, also maybe quite intelligent as well. Let's clarify that. Magician. Yep, they're a powerful manifester. They're an action taker. They're a go-getter. So this person's an action taker. They're a go-getter. I feel like you're definitely, like, when you waltz into their life, if you haven't met them, they're definitely they are very intentional about manifesting what they want in life. So it's like when you walk in, they're going to know it's you almost like right away, because they're like, that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I was trying to build and create. So I was talking about like a healthy sacral chakra energy, and we have here with the orange and the 8 of wands. Like, this person has like that passionate sacral chakra. They really follow their gut instincts. They let their gut instincts guide them. They have a strong willpower. Their energy feels very clean and quite straightforward. I feel like we might get some other stories in here, but I feel like they don't really they're not holding on to any kind of baggage about like what's happened with their parents or anything, or growing up or childhood trauma. I feel like this person is just about creating the life that they want. And they really have a go-getter mentality of like, I can do it, I can create it, whatever I feel is inspiring for me is what's inspiring for me. They're all about following the energy and following the momentum of life. And I feel like in terms of like doing their career, this person would be very well matched to the people they're surrounded by, as well as the career that they want for themselves, because they're very intentional about doing things that are like fun, enjoyable for them, but they don't mind working hard. But it is most definitely something they're passionate about. And we have Mercury again here. So yeah, very strong intellect, very intelligent. They may also be self-employed. Yes. With the Magician energy, they may be self-employed and have created something that's like a business for themselves that's quite successful. I was getting a little offbeat. This is the pile, right? Or maybe that was the other pile. Oh, okay. We'll take it. So we have here Page of Wands, and it came out with the 6 of Swords. Yeah, so if they have had anything go on in the past, like I'm getting like this person has had at least one relationship where they're like, okay, I was hoping this was what I wanted it to be, but it wasn't, and then they just moved on. They're about moving on. They're not about holding on to things. They may be in a very transitional phase in their life right now, where they're finding like a new passion. I feel like they live their life that way, but maybe they're in a place where they're finding a new passion. And it's like a new journey. It's a new adventure. They like to live life like it's an adventure. You know, I was talking about the traveling here. I feel like with the 8 of Wands and the Page of Wands and the 6 of Swords, I think this person does like to travel as well. Yep, they have a strong inner child, very adventurous, very open to new experiences. Tell us more. They have a courageousness about them. We have here the World card. And clarify the World card, please. The Sun card. That's insane. What on earth? Okay, so we have here the World card with the Sun card. Yeah. What is that energy? My mind can't even compute it. I feel like this person, again, they felt really well balanced to me and quite wholesome. So I think this person's quite wholesome. Like, if they had a troubling upbringing, I'm not really getting too much of that, because they're very much about like living a really positive, beautiful life. They're very wholesome. They're tapped into their inner child. They have a strong sense of self, a strong sense of like connection to people. They're not holding on to like any baggage. They're just very like free and open to be and live. So with the World card, again, about the travel, I think maybe this person may be somewhere else in the world from you, but maybe this person also just likes to travel. They like to be in different places of the world. Like, life is an adventure. The world is their oyster is what I'm getting from this energy. They believe in, I feel like this person, if you felt like, oh, I can't really manifest that, this person would be like, of course you can. Like, let me work with you to show you how you can manifest it into your life. Because this person's about living the life, like living it up. Yes. And I was talking about like kids. So I think this person with the Sun card here, this person would be totally if you're into that, this person would absolutely love to have kids and a family. They're very comfortable in their expression, how they express themselves, how they live life in general. They seem quite lucky. It's like, I don't know, they seem to be like with the Sagittarius. We have 2 Sagittarius energy, and then we have the Sun card, and yeah, I feel like this person, like, people look at them and they're like, you just seem like everything works out for you, because their mentality is just on point. Like, they just stay positive, and they align their energy as such. But in general, I feel like they're quite authentic to, what they're trying to create in their life, and they just seem to land on their feet. Because disappointment just doesn't really get to them, is what I'm getting. They don't really care about that. They feel like life is just, it's in the moment, and it's what you make of it. Life is what you make it. Okay. Who's this pile's future spouse or soulmate? Why did I say soulmate? Sorry about that. I meant future spouse and who you're marrying. Sorry about that. It's different. Whoa. Should I take this? That's a lot. I was just trying to pull for one card. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is about resources. And we have the Lover's card, and we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So this person has gone through like some struggle, setback experiences. Definitely in a relationship. They might have actually been married before. With the Lover's card. They might have been married before, but they're like starting again. They're very passionate. They're a very passionate person. They like to live in a very inspired life. And I'm getting a little bit like Tony Robbins energy. It's like they made lemonade out of lemons. So it's like when life got sour, they had a moment of depression, but they got out of it. But yeah, I think there's like one distinctive relationship that was very disappointing for this person. I'm not really getting like it was family. It feels like a romantic connection that was very disappointing. Like they might have been married and this person was just like, not that. They're not the partner for them, unfortunately. But they are a lover, and they lead, like they're very passionate. I'm getting this person with all this fire energy. I think this person is quite attractive, or they have a very attractive personality. Like I feel like the attraction would be very intense and almost immediate around them. Like you would feel that almost immediately around them because they just have like a bright aura, and I would say even a big aura with the sun in connection with the world. They have like a big aura about them, so it's like they're hard to miss. And I feel like to a lot of people this person would be very ideal and a catch, but they're not. I think they're looking for something specific. They're looking for someone who kind of inspires them, is what I'm getting. Someone who inspires them. Someone who has a good heart. Okay, let's see. Who is your future spouse? Someone who thinks very clearly. Wow. Yeah, I was getting that. Their energy feels quite clean. This person thinks really clearly. They see things really clearly. They're not fogged, or they're not blinded by reality. They see people suffering. They see people going through things, but they choose to be positive. They choose to create a better life for themselves. They've seen struggles in life. Their struggle was with relationships, but they moved on. They moved on, and their energy already feels clean to me. So I feel like by the time you guys meet, it's just going to be like, let's go, let's do this. It's going to be very straightforward because they've done a lot of whatever healing they had. They feel very healed, like very healed. It's very vibrant. So they'll be ready for a relationship. Tell us more about this person, guys. Pile 3's future self. Leo. Look at that. You guys got Leo. Did I call out Leo? I don't think I did, but yeah, that really feels like their energy. They're bright, they're positive, they're creative. They had a big aura to them. They're loyal, they're confident, they're very confident. Okay, let's see what other clues we can get. Okay, we'll take it. Mars, Taurus. Yeah, they feel quite stable to me. Sensuality to me with the Taurus energy. I think this person is very much tapped into their sensuality, especially with that Ace of Wands there. And the Mars, I would say all of these energies are, they're very tactile. Without question, this person is very tactile. They like physical touch. and being with their partner in that sense. They're a go-getter, they're an action taker, very creative, big aura, bright energy, very dependable. They do the work. To me, with this Taurus energy, it's like steady, able to do the work. They're a steady partner, steady person to be with, very trustworthy. Who's this pile's future spouse? We have your trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this person just has really good energy. Like, people really love their energy. So they use their energy to create abundance. I mean, we saw that with the Magician and the Eight of Wands. They're a powerful manifester. So they use a lot of their energy and their enthusiasm for life to manifest what they want into reality. Quite effortlessly. I feel like they just established or created a habit of being able to do it at this point. Who's this Paul's future spouse we have here? Poised, 48. Wow. Yeah, this person just lives life. They are about embracing life, seizing the moment, and feeling alive. They're very much about the experiences of life and like feeling alive in their body. That's very important for them, to feel alive in their body. Tell us more, guys. They're like super positive. This person's very positive. Okay, let's see. Fortune. Lakshmi, yeah. And I was talking about lucky. Craziness, and 2 and 7 add up to 9, which is Sagittarius energy. Yeah, this person is just like, they land on their feet. They always seem like they're lucky because their energy is just super magnetic. It's super magnetic. It's super alluring, but not like in a dark way. Their nature is like of light and of sunlight, very bright. They just always seem quite lucky, quite fortunate. They are fortunate. I feel like they've been able to just manifest like crazy success for themselves. Okay, let's see who your future spouse is. Yeah, I mean, if you were doubting if this person was not doubting, sorry. If there's any doubt that this person was not, or like, are they attractive or are they like super attractive? I feel like this person is very attractive, but like their energy is like crazy. You can feel it. It's electric. I'm hearing the electric song now from the dance party one? It's electric. It's electric. I don't know the lyrics. I'm sorry. I'm not a lyric person, but I can hear the sound in my head. Who's Pile's future spouse? Yeah, they got a lot of energy. They're very active, interactive, expressive, energetic to be around. Very positive. Very positive and bright-natured. Yep, the main male. The main male. Yep, they're the main male. So they have, whether they're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. This person is a go-getter. So in the physical world, like they're able to like manifest and take action and move towards their goals. Without question, they probably already have a successful business by now. With the main male energy as well. Popular, very likable, and attractive. So they have like a lot of the qualities that people would look to for like, this person's a catch. This person's attractive. This person is, they have all of those qualities of the main male. Okay, so y'all are just, your partner is turning out to be quite, right? Are we feeling excited about manifesting this connection here? Because that's the point. Who's this Pile's person? It'd be funny if I turn that over and it's August, which is Leo energy. Okay. Well, great worry over nothing. That's interesting. And we have here January. Okay, they could be a January baby. What does that mean? These feel so random. Okay, well, January babies they're usually like Capricorns. So that's Capricorn energy. I follow Vedic astrology. So they're like very successful. They tend to be very successful. They're success driven. This person is success driven. Quite good at what they do, quite responsible, and consistent as well. Consistent in putting the effort to build what they want. It's like, seems like this person is just very fortunate, but they're just like, they just go do the work and they do it when it feels really good. So their energy is just like, they're always a vibrational match for success. Yeah, they're about responsibility and taking life seriously, and I feel like family oriented too with that energy, with a great worry over nothing. So maybe this is just like the one tricky quality to this person, is they worry a lot. Maybe they're a little bit of an overthinker. Let's pull some clarifiers for that. So pull a clarifier for the January. And we've got the well energy. So interesting. So we have January, 7 of Cups, dreams. Yeah. So they're about building their dreams and creating what they want, making the fantasy a reality. This person, yeah, again, I was getting that, like, this is a well-rounded person. So I feel like they're imaginative, but they're not ungrounded. You know, they're stable enough to be able to ground their dreams into reality. They know how to put in the work. Maybe also quite decisive too with that 7 of Cups. Clarify the well. What's this energy about? Responsibility. So we have the Emperor. Let's clarify this. Clarify the Emperor here. Whoop. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have 3 of Cups. I'm not going to take that just because that was kind of a weird shuffle. Clarify the Emperor. Ah. Uh-huh. We have found their weakness, my dear. Their weakness is, okay, this person, the reason why they are successful, they're hardworking. They are hardworking as heck. With this Emperor energy, they take on a lot. They take on a lot. With the well, it's like they take on a lot. They carry a lot of weight. They carry a lot of responsibility. But they are in their heads a lot. They overthink. They're an overthinker. So maybe a bit of a perfectionist. I feel like this person, they would overthink, like trying to, like they would do a really great job at it, but they would overthink trying to court you, for example. They would probably be like, you know, am I wearing the right clothing for this date? Did I say the right thing? Because it's not because of dating. I don't think they have any nerves about dating. It's about like things that are long term. They take very seriously. So like their business, their job, because it looks like they're self-employed and they're an entrepreneur is what I'm getting. So they're like, they carry a lot of weight. They're always trying to think of like, is this okay? Am I? They're an overthinker. With this Hermit, yeah, they're an overthinker. Yep. So that's like their one, like, we were getting like so many great cards. I'm like, oh, this person is just top notch. But that's their weakness, is like they are an overthinker because they take so much responsibility on to their shoulders, like mentally. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, some additional clues about who your future spouse is. Oops, oh my gosh. Let's see, shuffle over here. We got here, bully. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. There you go. That's the overthinking again. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. This person is hard on themselves. That's their weakness. They are very hard on themselves. They're like, you know, they're such a bright spirit and like a wonderful person to be around, but their weakness is that they are hard on themselves. And I don't know, maybe like aiming for perfection, like aiming for, there's a lack. There's something here that was created, I think, early on. Since we have the Emperor, maybe it was through a father figure where they weren't exactly given enough affirmations to believe that they were enough. So maybe that's why they do so much to achieve the success and like be this well-rounded person and be so likable, because they didn't feel good enough. So this is the part that they're having to work on, is like, can I let go of this validation or needing validation? They're their worst inner critic. Who's this pile's future spouse? We'll do one more from this deck and then we'll end. And we'll do a how they feel about you. Glamour. Into this mirror, I now see the realm's possibility. Yeah. Okay, they're popular. Yeah, we got that. They might actually be well known somewhere. Somewhere doing something. Because I think they're the face of their job or business or whatever it is they do that they create here. But yeah. But we have the realms of possibility. This person is a dreamer. They've been able to manifest their dreams. And they're on path to manifest more of their dreams. Strong leadership capabilities, but they're just super hard on themselves. Yeah. And I would say good looking too, because that's my Leo card. It's my Leo card. Okay, so, well, Leos can be good looking, but let's not get it twisted. Leos tend to be very good looking because it is their energy. They have like a confidence about them, but they're kind of made for that. Like, I don't know how anywhere else to put it. Like, they are kind of made to be good looking. Let's not lie or deny here. Okay. So, how does this person feel about you? Venus. Oh, we got a Venus. We got Capricorn in 11th house. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you're going to be their future forever person. So the Venus, this person, okay, the first word I heard was best friend. I think they do definitely feel like you're their best friend, or it's like they like talking to you, they like exchanging ideas with you in that 11th house. It feels like you guys share the same vision for the life you're trying to create. Capricorn is about like the long term. So this person wants to build a long-term future with you. So they definitely feel like you're their forever person. Obviously, that makes sense. With the Venus, that's pleasure. That's interesting because Venus in the house of 11, it like doubles on enjoyment. So I feel like this person really enjoys your company. They enjoy being around you. I feel like, but Capricorn energy, that's like work energy too. They do seem like they're self-employed. So maybe you guys are building something together, quite possibly. You guys are both like quite creative. If I didn't say it already, this person is creative. I think I said that, but there it is again. And they may want kids, yes. So clarify the Venus in the 11th. And I saw the bunny, which is like fertile. They're fertile with like positivity, good energy, abundance, ideas. Okay, clarify the Venus in the 11th in Capricorn. And one more. Whoop. Okay, we'll take it. Oh, that's so beautiful. You guys got the sun card. Wow, that's so beautiful. This person's just like so happy in your presence. You definitely lighten their light up. Oh my gosh, that didn't make any sense. You light up their life. You light up their world. You light up their worlds. You brighten it. It's just fun. It's fun. It's enjoyable. They can be themselves with you. They can be I feel like this person can be quite serious. So it's like they can be their fun inner child self version with you too. We also have here the Cake of Cups. Yeah, it's just like devoted, connected. They care for you. They're super emotionally invested in you. So I think these are two of the most important qualities that they're looking for in your connection is, someone who they can just be themselves with and like be positive with, who shares that positivity. They're a very positive person, but they're looking for someone who shares that too. And then with that King of Cups, emotionally mature. They're looking for someone who's emotionally mature. Because I'm getting that this connection before it caused them to evolve when it came to emotional maturity here with the Lovers. So they're looking for someone who's emotionally mature. And maybe like calm, or someone who calms them down as well and just helps them to go with the flow so they're not so stressed out about what's going on in other areas of life. And yeah. Partner in crime. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that this person feels like they're absolutely in love with you. And I was seeing like that really cute animation with like a Disney animation with the kids. I feel like that's just how this person feels around you. It's like their inner child just brightens up around you, regardless of like the fact that they're obviously a mature, responsible person who takes on a lot. They feel so positive and lit around you. Okay, pile number 3, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated, and like, subscribe to support the channel. Comment down below. What else? Have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, pile number 4, if you chose a pink agate, then this is going to be a reading. So I'm going to start off with picking up on energies, and then I'm going to look into your crystal and pull cards afterwards. So I'm so excited. We're looking into who your future spouse is, who you will be marrying. Marrying? Yes, there it is. Okay, so guides, dial me into the energies of pile number 3, please. So, yes, I already said it. Dial me into the energies of pile number 3, please. Okay, the first thing I heard was all for one and one for all. All for one and one for all. So team player is the first thing that's coming through. I think this person is a team player. They're a team player. They will not leave you behind. They are going to make sure you are doing good in life. They're going to make sure they're checking in on you. They are about their people, their community, making sure everyone's, thriving in life. They feel like if there's a weakest link, it's their responsibility to uplift and encourage you to be your best self. I was seeing an alligator. An alligator is usually symbolic for facing fears. So I believe this person they're the type of person, it's so important for them to overcome their fears in life. They don't want to let that stop them or be a motivator for what they do in life. They want to lead with the heart, is what I'm getting. They want to lead with the heart, and they want to make sure they conquer their fears and really sift through what is scaring them in life. They want to live life courageously. Okay. So I was seeing kind of like it looked like a wave, like an ocean wave, and it kept going. So I feel like that's kind of how their energy is. Like they're about kind of following momentum, or they want to improve. That's what I'm getting. They want to improve the quality of their life as time goes on. So they're looking to build and then keep building towards their desires. What else was I getting from that? I heard keep going. So there's something about motivation that's very important for this person, to keep going, to keep staying positive, to keep on their path, to stay true to their heart, because I feel like they've been discouraged before in the past. So they're just always telling themselves, keep going, keep doing it. You can create it. You can build it. You can do it. Motivation is very important for this person. Let me drink some water. Having a specific, a direction in life is very important for this person. I think it's important for them to know where they're going, or to make plans for the future, and to kind of decide, what direction am I going in life? What am I focused on? So they're very intentional about how they live their life. They're very intentional about what they're trying to manifest and bring into their experience. Okay, let's go ahead and look into the crystal and see what other clues can we pick up about your future spouse here. Authenticity is very important for this person. So there's something about this journey that they're feeling called to in this lifetime. It's coming out. They're trying to find a way to bring out their most truest, authentic expression of themselves. That's important for them. And I think this is something maybe they have been doing for some time. And so it's every time they figure out who they are, or what feels true to their heart, they get so excited, and it motivates them to keep going and see what else they can learn about themselves. So pink agate it's usually a pretty high vibrational, positive crystal, also quite creative as well. I'm hearing the words soft, warm, and fuzzy in my mind, so I feel like underneath the surface, this person is just so soft, warm, and fuzzy. They're just so sweet, so melty. They have a melty sweetness in them, where they're very mushy, maybe quite romantic, and the way that they talk about you, it's they're not gonna be shy. They might lay it on thick, but it's because they really they can't help themselves. It just makes them so happy. I feel like they get into these like really giddy states where, I don't know, I feel like just being around you makes them feel like they're on a high, and I feel like they highly value their connection to their partner. I feel like regardless if this is a masculine or feminine, they have a healthy connection to feminine energy. I feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting, if they had like a daughter, they would happily dress up with them and play princess. Like they would be the princess, and their daughters, I don't know, they wouldn't mind doing that. They have like a really sweet, playful side to them, and a very nurturing side to them as well. It's very warm, very caring. Very much, this is the type of person who wants to make sure you're warm, you're comfortable, you have your cup of tea. I think they take note of all of these like little details about you or the people that they care about. Yeah, I'm getting like someone who knows. I'm getting like someone who's like really close with their grandmother, like someone who has shared like really fond memories with their grandmother. Oh my goodness. that was a acknowledgement here, confirmation. I feel like this person shares like really fond memories with their grandmother or their family, and they can like word after word, they like remember everything, or scene after scene, they remember everything. They don't forget any of these little details. This is the type of person that's like when you're talking about what you did 2 years ago or 10 years ago, like they remember everything about it and like how they felt when it happened. I think they're just very much, their memories are connected to their emotions is what I'm getting. It just feels so warm and sweet. Kind of like Cancer energy, they're very sentimental. I'm getting like Pisces and Scorpio too, feels like. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some cards and see who is your future spouse. Pile number 4. Who is your future spouse? Yeah, I feel like they did crafts with their grandmother or something like that. I'm getting that. Or like they played Monopoly with their grandmother, and yeah, I'm getting that very strongly. Who is this pile's future spouse, please? Okay, so we have here the Page of Wands, and we have here the Seven of Cups. So the Page of Wands, to me, this person is just, they have like an eternally youthful nature about them. So they're always young at heart. They're very much tapped into their inner child at all times. It doesn't matter how old they are. They're always, positive and seeing life as an adventure. They're very open. We also have like courageous. I think they're also quite courageous. Like they step out of their comfort zone. We were talking about the alligator earlier. They step out of their comfort zone. They were just very positive to be around. A positive light to be around. Clarify the Page of Wands, please. We have here the Hermit. I kind of wanted to come out. The Magician. Ugh, let me see. Clarify the Page of Wands. We'll do one more, just in case. If it wants to come out, it will come out. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay. So the Eight of Cups with the Hermit next to the, this person has had to step out or step away from situations that have not served them. I'm getting like, they have like a very soulful nature to them. So they've had to go through experiences where they've had to stop, pause, and really think deeply about what are they passionate about. And I feel like this is what they're living now. They're on a path to doing something they're very passionate about, but before they weren't. They were very unfulfilled. So I feel like they're at this point now where they don't take life for granted. They don't want to take it for granted. They really want to do something that is tuned into their spiritual self as well as their human self. I'm not really getting like any kind of big family like rifts here, but what I'm getting is they're about relearning what the world can teach to them. They're very open to being a child of the divine and being like, universe, re-educate me on like what it means to be passionate about life. Okay, clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Tower card. Wow. Yeah, so this person embraces change. The alligator was right on point. They really have had to face some situations that felt on the edge for them, that kind of scared them. And they've had to like make a decision for themselves with the Seven of Cups to like stay true to themselves, like stay true to their heart. And it felt risky for them. It felt very risky. It felt very stormy. I think this person, I'm getting that this person is just really sensitive. You know, they're sensitive and they've had to decide for themselves, like what's going to be the thing that's most important. They've had to reassess what is going to be the most important for me to create. What's the most important for me to experience in this lifetime? And so they've had some shakeups in life. I think they have a very deeply, with this Hermit and the Tower card, evolving nature about them. You know, they're very much interested in evolving on the soul level and just like seeing like, what am I really here for? What's my real purpose? So they had to surrender to the storm. Tell us more about this Piles person. Queen of Swords. And clarify the Queen of Swords, please. We have here Page of Swords. So this person, without question, has had to... I feel like they have gone through, I would say they've definitely gone through a spiritual awakening. I'm sensing that. And they've gone through like a couple of rebirthing experiences where they've learned how to tap into what their strength is. So they're at this point now where they absolutely speak up for what they want. They've learned how to create healthy boundaries. And I feel like they on an emotional, their emotional journey has been quite traumatic. It's like their emotions, they feel a lot and they've had to delve deeply to understand, how do I stabilize this? How do I work with it? Because obviously my emotions are telling me that something is off. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. So Queen of Swords, yeah, they've had to learn how to establish healthy boundaries. There's something about words or communication that's very important for this person. Like communication is very important for them to claim is what I'm getting, like claim what's important to them. It's very important for them to let people know, this is what's going on in my life and this is what I feel passionate about. And they think they're very smart, you know, with this Hermit card and the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. I feel like they have a strong intellect. They really think about things deeply and about how they, like I'm getting like advocate, like how they affect the world. I feel like this person really cares about how things affect the world. They're always thinking about how they can essentially do their part, is what I'm hearing. Do their part. But all in all, they have this really youthful curiosity about life where they're just kind of open to learning. They're very open to learning. They're open to evolving. They're very much humbled in that sense where they're not going to think, okay, I've learned everything there is to learn about life. Let me just move on with myself here. Who's this Piles' future spouse? Yeah, so communication is going to be huge. I know they always say that communication is important, but this is going to be huge for this person. So we have message of concern 14. So this person might be a bit of an overthinker. They're a bit of an overthinker. They tend to like be in their heads a lot about, that's what I'm getting. Honestly, I'm not getting like this person experienced a lot of like trauma around them, but it's the perception that was like really off that they had to heal. So it's like their mental space has needed a lot of work for them to realign because they're an overthinker. They worry a lot about a lot. Who's his pal's future spouse? Toil and labor 38. Toil and labor? What the heck? So your spouse has labored. Yeah, so this is what... Okay, we're getting like a whole story. Your person, either they're in the process of doing it now or they have, walks away from something that is extremely unfulfilling. I think they already have done it, but this person is trying to figure out who they are and what they want. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting that from this energy very strongly. They are trying to figure out who they are and what they want, because all they've done, they've mostly done things that are just not attuned to who they are at the core. The thing is, they're a very creative person. That's what I'm getting. They're very creative. And I think maybe they're just kind of figuring this out. Like, that's actually how they're supposed to operate, is through their creativity. So they're on this like new path with this Page of Wands to applying the knowledge they've learned. So they've already delved inwardly to understand, okay, this is what I want. But now they're trying to figure out how to make it a reality. Yeah, so your future spouse might be quite young here. I'm not gonna lie. I think they might be quite young. They're still kind of figuring out things in life. And this is kind of like their current energy. You have here solid foundation, success with effort. Tower. So this person absolutely wants stability. They absolutely want to take care of themselves and be responsible. I'm getting that they are very responsible. That's why they were stuck in this paradigm of like, I think, working to pay bills, but now they're learning how they can like manifest and create a life that is more attuned to what they want. But they're just figuring this out. So they're in a place where they're establishing a foundation here. Tell us more. Yeah, so I mean, you could possibly meet them while they're doing this, and then you guys can be in a process where you guys are trying to build something beautiful for yourselves. We have here tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. There you go. Yeah, this person is about doing the work. Oh, that's what the 38 is too. They're about doing the work. They do not skip steps. They're about they're very much about stability. They're very much about being consistent and doing the work. I don't think they've quite found something that they're passionate about just yet, but they're open. They're in a place where they're open right now. I think they've felt quite confused because of like the programming of the world is what I'm getting. Told them, you know, they needed to be more practical. But they're going to put in the work and the effort to create what they want. They have no problem in like, you know, putting in effort, putting in work, building, creating. They've just been very emotionally dissatisfied by everything that they've tried thus far. Who's his pal's future spouse? Mary of Miracles. Well, that's a twist. This person's very pure-hearted. I'm going to get clarifiers for that because that energy is very interesting. Okay, so, you know, I was saying this person's creative. I think this person is creative. They're sentimental. They're a dreamer. And I think this is a part of them that they put on the back burner for a long time. So they actually do have the ability to manifest quite powerfully miracles into their life and what they want. But believing in themselves, that's the hardest thing, I think. Is they're understanding, how do I believe in myself? How do I actually believe I can create this? So let's get a clarifier for the Mary of Miracles. But they have like very pure intentions. They're a very pure-hearted person. They move with pure intentions. Like, we're getting like a lot of innocence with the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. Clarify the Mary of Miracles, please. Oh, goodness. So we have Temperance. And the Emperor. Okay, that's 2 major arcana. That's pretty cool. And another one. I think this person is 5 of Wands. Okay, now I need one more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, I'm getting it. They're in a place of working on their empowerment right now. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. Interesting. So this person is in a place where they're stepping into their power. That's what they're doing right now. They're stepping into their power. They're realizing that they have the ability to kind of create or manifest the reality that they want, essentially. They're realizing their power. they're just trying to, you know, figure out the right balance here with this Temperance. They're trying to figure out like what's the right process for me that works best. So they're kind of in an experimental phase in life right now. With the Five of Wands, this could be like people who maybe have disappointed them or spoken against their dream. That could be the internal conflict that they created. I'm getting a lot of internal conflict for this pile, for this, your future spouse. Clarify the Five of Wands. Why on earth do they keep falling on the floor? Okay, and we have here Two Pentacles. Yeah, so they're in a place where they're trying to decide what they want, you know, figure out what's the right balance, like what works for me, what's the best. So the conflict is more of like, I'm trying to figure out. It's like experimental. I haven't solidified it or settled on it yet, but I'm trying to figure it out. With the Six of Pentacles, they might actually be in a place where maybe they're leaving a current job. Right now they're not passionate about, but with the Six of Pentacles, that's like the angel energy. So like something's going to come in for them soon where they're going to figure it out. But so far, you know, it's new. It's a relatively new and fresh energy for them. Okay. Who's this pile's future spouse? They're very hardworking though. They really are. They just want to find the right thing. So we got Liberator. Yep. So with this Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords, this person has learned how to use their voice and find their voice and speak up for themselves. I think they've tapped into like awakening or utilizing their throat chakra energy to reestablish, like throat chakra is like the beginning of living your truth. So they're in this place where they're like just living their truth right now. We have here freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Yeah, they are an overthinker. But they're freeing themselves. And I think they're going to find in this experience, this is where their power is created. So we have your Uranus. Yep. So they are very creative. Look at that. We got Neptune. That's crazy. Very creative. They're very creative. They're just tapping into this. They're understanding their infinite creativity. So Uranus is the intellectual genius. Neptune is the creative genius. So this person's like, they're learning, like energetically, they're understanding that there's so much to them. Their energy is way more expansive than they think. But now they're trying to figure out, how do I ground this into reality? And I think they're going to get their miracle soon here. They're going to figure it out. They're going to find the right recipe. Tell us more about who this pile's future spouse is. Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Yep. So that's what they are. There's someone who's focusing on what they desire. That's very important to them. That's what they're trying to create. It's like, what do I desire? What do I want? And they're manifesting it essentially right now. And they're letting go of like all the obstacles and challenges. This is a very peaceful person. We have here a Bridget Goddess and your sacred name. A light with me, it within me, peace is flame. Yeah, they're learning how to go their own independent route and trust it. Because before, I think they were maybe even stuck in like some kind of like codependent relationships that were not serving them. But yes, again, like warm, soft energy is what I was getting from the crystal. And we got peace here. They have a very like beautiful warmth about them. Even Mary of Miracles, to me, they're very nurturing. They have like a very warm, nurturing quality about them as well. But they're currently in a place of like a lot of powerful shifts are taking place in their life right now. Who's this pile's future spouse? We have here family. Someone who's super family oriented. Family means a lot to them. They're super sentimental about family. Very sentimental about family. It means the world to them. What else can we pull here? I feel like I pulled everything. I'm like, I'm out of cards. Yeah, family is the world to them, but their dream is to definitely create, I think this person most definitely wants kids. If you're open to that anyways, they want to, their dream is to have like a really healthy, beautiful family. New life, yeah. So they're in this place where they're creating new life for themselves. So we have 39 new life. Yep, it's a woman coming out of an egg. So this is like a rebirthing. They're in this like rebirthing phase. of understanding who they are and what they're about, but they're feeling super motivated and charged and excited and passionate about this new chapter in life. And there's just so much coming their way. Okay, we'll do one more. Yeah, they're learning how to step into their confidence right now. We have your soul lesson, throat chakra. Throat chakra 17, truth. Yeah. So there might be something about their throat chakra that's quite powerful. Their communication abilities, their intellect is like, it came through all over the readings. So I think their intellect is actually one of their talents, their gifts, their words, their ideas, very powerful. But now they're in a place where they're truly authentically living the life that they speak of. They're speaking into existence. This is their soul lesson, is following their true authentic path through activating their throat chakra. Okay, so how does this person feel about you once... Why do I keep throwing things? Oh my goodness. How does this person feel about you? And we'll pull clarifiers. Moon in Virgo in the 5th house. So moon is like comfort. Virgo is very earthy energy. So that's like about stability as well as purification. And 5th house is about creativity. This person feels like you are very responsible. I think they really respect your work ethic is what I'm getting. They feel dutiful to you. So they believe relationships are about being of service. Yeah, the one for all and all for one. They believe in being of service to other people. This person with the throat chakra energy, like all over their reading, I think this person is like very passionate with that Virgo. Passionate about communicating and letting you know how they feel. They're a very passionate communicator. Also an intuitive communicator as well. So they're gonna maybe just have the right words to say at the right time to just give you that extra boost. With a 5th house, yeah, creative. They have a lot of creative ideas. They're trying to activate this and figure out what to do with them. But with that moon in Virgo, I feel like this person thinks that you're, I don't know, very creative. And I think maybe also you have the ability to like ground your ideas into reality with that combination. So clarify the moon in Virgo in the 5th house. For the moon and Virgo in the 5th house, please. Okay, so we have your Ace of Wands. So that's about like passion and new beginning. We have the Two of Wands as well. This is about seeing beyond our limitations and planning and seeing into the future. The Seven of Swords. This can be about... Not really sure. Because like Seven of Swords is about being sneaky or being a trickster. I think maybe this person just thinks you're intelligent. That's what it is. I think this person thinks you're like really intelligent or like, I'm getting like fox energy, like strategic or crafty. And I think this person has a lot of passion towards you with this Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. It's like they feel a lot of like passionate emotions towards you. They feel really excited around your energy. I feel like you're very refreshing for their energy. And I think that's all I got from that. Two of Wands. I mean, that's always about planning. So this person really wants to think about, like, it's important for them to think about how to build a beautiful future with you and what you guys are trying to create. Okay. How does pile number 4's future spouse feel about them? K2 and Leo in the 9th. These are like weird pulls. They're weird pulls because, I don't know, K2 is about like a release, letting go. It's also spiritual energy. I'm getting like spiritual passion. What is it? Spiritual passion? What is this energy? Clarify the K2 in Leo in the 9th. How this person feels about, how their future spouse feels about them. We're about to end it. Seven of Cups. I was taken to that Beyonce song. What is that song? Sweet Dream or Beautiful Nightmare? What is that noise? Sweet Dream or a Beautiful Nightmare. Oh, what is that? King of Wands and the Justice card. Okay. That's so interesting. I'm looking at this energy because I'm like, all the other energies felt more like spouse. This energy feels more like, maybe this is just how they're going to meet you. It feels like this is how you guys are meeting. But yeah, so the nightmare to me is not like they think you're a nightmare. I feel like this person does think you're their dream person. I really do believe that. With that K2 can be about like past life, past connection. It could also be about spirituality. So I feel like this person feels like spiritually connected to you with all the wands energies. There's just like this, there's a passion, there's a desire. There's a lot of desire there. So this person has a lot of desire for you. I think they do feel like you're the fantasy or you're like a dream, but I almost wonder if this person feels like you're not real. It's like, oh, okay, there's that person, but this person would never actually seriously consider being with me. That makes no sense. It's like with the Two of Wands, it's like maybe even like we're from two different worlds. It's like we're very different. It's very interesting. But yeah, this person does think you're smart as heck. They think you're smart as heck. I think because communication is very important to them. I think you guys are gonna like bond when it comes to your passion and your communication. I think you guys are both creative because they think you're creative and a great communicator and like a fantasy. And like maybe there's a little bit of that fear of like, is this person for real? This person for real? Okay, I want to pull one more for you guys because I don't know, I feel like I can't end on that note for some reason. What are the two of you guys looking to create together in your connection? Let's do that. Guardian Angel, you are not alone. Aww. Oh, it's like a support. Aww. Wow. So that's the common thread. What are they looking to create together, guys? The two of them. Oh, Sagittarius. Nice. 4th house, moon. Aww. Yeah, so it's very much about not feeling like, it's about family. It's like you guys are family to each other. Like a support system for one another, supporting each other. So with the Guardian Angel, you're not alone. Interesting. So maybe this person has felt quite alone and that they've had to kind of figure it out alone, like re-raised by the universe and try to figure it out alone. But then when they meet you, it's like, oh, we're very similar and we kind of see things in a very similar light because we have the sun, the moon, and the eye. So it's like we see things very similarly, even intuitively, we see things very similarly. We're wanting the same thing here. So with that moon in Sagittarius, it's kind of like spiritual. There's a beautiful, passionate spiritual connection between you and this person. But all in all, you guys are looking to, like, I'm getting like very like sentimental energy. It's like we're looking to create a home with each other. We're looking to be comfortable knowing that we have someone here. And yeah, Sagittarius is all about being optimistic and like knowledge and opening up to possibilities. And with the dreams, 7 of Cups, it's like we can follow our dreams. The 7 of Cups here too. Like this person wants to follow their dreams. They want to live the dream life. They want to follow their dreams. And the moon in Sagittarius in 4th house is they want to live the dream life with you. There you go. Okay, pile number 4, that's going to be the end of your reading. Let me know if it resonated. I hope you guys have a beautiful day or evening. If you would like to work with me personally, all my information is down below.